Mommies and daddies, welcome back to another video. Chads and Becky's Go Choke on a Dildo. I got sent this video by a creator named Crimson who did apparently a hot take on me. I'm not really sure what the F that means, but I'm excited to find out.
I know a few people that
That's some nice hair.
I'm gonna say it like this. In my personal life, in my real life, I know some people that I understand why they feel the way they do about certain shit. I totally do.
Okay, about what shit?
Fill
me in.
I understand how they come to the ways that they come to certain shit.
Huh?
But
right off the bat, kind of confusing.
I don't understand female MRAs.
No.
Like I said, I know some women that have been poisoned by the red pill and are climbing out of it. But I don't understand female.
Right away, I can obviously tell that this guy has not done very much research on me because I have never watched the red pill. This drawing here, how come his lady has a bulge? What's going on right there?
Understand female MRAs because that it's just like you rooting for the team that wants you in the kitchen, right?
It's my guinea pig.
That's the team that you're rooting for.
I'm so confused. Do any of you think I belong in the kitchen? The thing is that conservative men's rights advocates, what feminists are misconstruing is they think that people like Just Pearly Things are saying that women should stay in the kitchen and just shut up and mind their own business. And that's not what conservative men's rights advocacy, it's not what it is. Conservative MRAs are all about, if you're gonna expect a man to go to work, miss out on time with his kids, do everything and provide for you, then you better be prepared to do that stuff back.
It thinks you should not have rights because they see rights as a zero-sum game. And so I don't see why you go for that. But here we have
if you guys think I don't deserve rights,
well, she's gonna introduce herself. Let's hear her talk about it.
Let's hear it.
Hi, my name is Roma, and I've spent the last year building my name on social media as a men's rights advocate. I'm here today to share with you everything the society has done in the last year and is continuing to do to try to prevent me from advocating for men.
How are people preventing you? What are they preventing you from?
Well, I think you have to watch the video.
It seems like you got a YouTube channel, and quite frankly, it seems like you have 1 million subscribers. So, oh yeah, conservative victim complex. I know. Right? Conservative victim complex. Because reason.
Who's gonna tell this guy that I have polled my YouTube community over and over again, and the majority, I'm talking like 70-30, the majority of them are actually liberal. Like, oh buddy, you have not done any research on me, and it shows. The thing is I can tell that this guy has a bias against me already because he probably pulled like one of my videos, made some sort of conclusion in his head about me.
Well, let's go.
The story is way too long, so I'm going to make this very brief. Although this last year as a men's rights advocate has been absolutely incredible, I've gotten to reach millions and millions of people, and I've got to connect with so many of my fans and hear their personal stories. It has also caused a living hell and turmoil in my own personal life.
Yep.
How? What the fuck? How?
Listen.
Hold on, guys. Let me get my other pencils.
I love your hair, but like, how are you gonna sit there and be like, how is your... Listen, and here's the thing. The thing is he's gonna listen to
caused in your life
my reasons and say that they're not good enough.
I want to hear that. I want to hear what problems that is causing your life, Roma.
Oh damn. He pulled out
Because
the C
I'm a
word.
men's rights advocate, I am probably the most censored advocate on social media. I have lost a total of 9 TikTok accounts, 2 Instagram accounts, and I've been permanently banned from Facebook.
So you broke terms of service. You just broke terms of service. You want to put up the example of what you've done to break terms of service?
I'm sorry, sir. Do you know how mass reporting works? Like, he clearly has not face the wrath of feminists. And he must be under the impression that feminists accept criticism, like criticism, humorous.
Because I don't know. What did you do that caused you to get banned? They never say that. Like, I can show, like, we have, things in our Discord of where people gotten banned for the shit that they've actually said. But why don't you put up the reason why you got banned?
I do. If you want to see why I got banned, maybe just like peruse my videos. You'll actually see that these women are pressed for no reason. Undeniable and funny.
You seen that you said that they don't want you to say
the truth.
But let's continue.
A group of very determined women from across Canada and the US spent their year creating false allegations about me, false narratives, attempting to get my child taken away and put it into social services, as well as releasing my address to the public and giving them step-by-step instructions on how to get here.
Is that good enough?
Really? Really?
Yeah.
Again, a citation needed?
TikTok, there's hashtag Roma Army is a fraud and hashtag Roma Taz. You will find 2 years worth of false allegations. And then if you go to the most recent under those tags, what you will find is the very people who spent 2 years making those allegations, those very people came forward publicly, stated that they were wrong for doing it, that a lot of the shit were lies. It was spearheaded all by this one girl that I went to high school with, and she ended up lying to them, which made them think, what else is she lying about? They did a whole bunch of research, realized that they pointlessly bullied me for 2 years, and then like publicly denounced it. How are you gonna not do any research?
Citation needed. And I know some of our residents says, would you believe all women? Like, no, I believe people can have the right to say things, but you also have to say if it's a right wing and if they're a right wing and they're talking, they're lying. Okay, that's bad. That's harsh. I shouldn't have said it like that, but
I'm going to run that back.
If they're a right wing and they're talking, they're lying.
If they're right wingers, everything that comes out of their mouth is a lie. So he's assumed what my political position is, which it just couldn't be more wrong. I'm liberal. Somebody not let him know that you're supposed to actually research somebody before humiliating yourself like this?
She has a benefit in being dishonest. She has a benefit in actually saying that people are after her because it's that right wing. Oh shit, that's green. It's that right wing victim complex. But let's go.
Knowing that I live in the same city as the father of my kid, who tried to kill me with a metal baton nearing 3 years ago.
Say something.
Say
something about it. What?
And
so you call me a radical right winger. You're gonna hear a woman say, my haters sent my address to the man who literally attempted to kill me, went to court, we saw our day, he was found guilty, and you're gonna say so? That is so disrespectful.
If you feel that you're hidden from shit, then
this is the part where he tells me not to go on social media.
If you feel that you need to hide from shit, why do you make a fucking YouTube channel putting out the shit? I'm not saying that you can't, have a social presence, especially if someone is targeting you. No, that's not what I'm saying.
I just can't.
What I'm saying is that if you fear for your safety, if that's what you fear, then maybe social media, maybe being enlightened around on social media isn't the thing that you should actually do.
I'm not saying that because you're a victim that you just shouldn't do social media. But maybe you shouldn't do social media? What kind of victim blaming shit is that? Maybe you're fucking confused, but like, I'm not a victim, I'm a survivor, which means I'm gonna do what I gotta do, but I'm still allowed to say when people cross my boundaries and disrespect me.
And again, I know, I'm not saying that she is definitely lying, but I've seen a lot of these conservative people actually play victim to some of the shit that's happening with them. But let's continue.
The allegations that I faced from this year alone include me threatening to beat people up, threatening to burn people's houses down, stalking, abusing my child, sexually exploiting my child, giving her drugs, the accusation that my suicide attempt was actually a drug overdose, allegations of me sending videos and pictures of myself nude to minors, allegations of me...
Okay, let's
like it's
continue
true.
these applications. It's Stay Trey Bay called her out. We're gonna look in that afterwards.
Traveling to other countries to sleep with minors, even though I don't have a passport, allegations of tax fraud, of charity fraud.
It's Tay Tay Baby called her out. It's Tay Tay Baby made a video of a woman breastfeeding in the store. She built the illusion that this woman had her shirt off, which she didn't. Her shirt was pulled over her other boob. But It's Tay Tay Baby is so wrapped up in her hatred for women that she either blindly chose not to see that or just thought it was okay to convince her followers who were too stupid to check for themselves. What It's Tay Tay Baby effectively did was slut shame this woman, called her a punta. Here's the thing, she's a men's rights advocate. I'm a men's rights advocate. We should be allowed to have conversations. I made the most polite video I ever could have, and I was like, hey, this is harmful. And instead of responding to any of my criticism, which was all valid and she knew that, she went immediately to saying, oh, Roma's a chameleon. Anybody who has to go straight to just like degrading and going to personal insults and just avoiding an intellectual conversation, like, you're fucking dumb. Chameleon blends in. If I wanted to be a chameleon, I would have been like, oh yeah, good job, Tay. I tried to bring forward a very intellectual conversation about it, went to insulting me. Choke on a dildo.
The list just goes on.
I think I saw that charity fraud type thing. I really think I did a video about it. I think I mentioned that in one of the videos that she mentioned. All right, let's go.
Composited the majority of these allegations.
The only reason why people thought that I committed charity fraud was because people didn't know how to read fucking receipts.
Into a petition that they put online about a year ago. In that petition, they claimed to have evidence for all of these claims. But yet, when my fans reached out, when my PR reached out, when I reached out personally, they will never show evidence. Whenever someone asks for evidence, they always go, oh, go to this person's video. But they never have it. Because guess what? None of these things ever happened. Can't forget my car. They also vandalized my car.
Oh yeah.
Do you have evidence? Have you actually
Yes.
filed a police report? There are things that you can actually do. If this happened, you can file the police report. Do you have the evidence for real? What do these people say? If that really happened, then you would have called the cops? That's the first thing that they always say when it comes to when you hear about a woman who have been abused or assaulted. If it really happened, you should have called the cops. This is the standard that I actually have for these people as well. But let's go.
I think instead of switching your standard on like some weird conspiracy that maybe people should be like, maybe they're lying, maybe your standard should switch to like actually properly researching somebody.
Here specifically to talk about today.
How you're a victim? Shit, I wasn't supposed to say that part out loud, was it?
The allegation that I'm currently facing, which is that I'm a child groomer. This allegation is pushed across all of my social medias, and I need to address it. The saddest thing to me about this is that these allegations didn't stem from there being messages in between me and a minor, videos in between me and a minor. I've never been inappropriate
because I
with a minor.
advocate for
These
men.
allegations are stemming from the fact that I have a good chunk of my following that are young men, that are minors, who are men. And if you look at the definition of grooming, it's...
I've never heard a woman go to a feminist who is like preaching to teenage girls. I've never seen one go to her and be like, oh my God, you're a predator. Like, I've just never seen it. At the time, it was like my biggest margin was like 16 to 19, I think.
a relationship of trust with a minor so that you can abuse and manipulate them.
Now, I will say this. I am not going to say that she's out here like, getting, without evidence, she's out here getting like young boys to come to her house and play hide the Tootsie Roll. Oh, but she is manipulating a lot of young men. She is. She is. She's
Evidence.
playing into their victimhood because conservatives are victims, and it's telling. But okay, let's go.
He
There's
keeps
no
going back to
evidence
this
of that. But no
conservative
mind.
stuff.
People are still believing it. People are still DMing me. People are still emailing my support team without even realizing that these allegations are not stemming from any sort of evidence, but only simply from the fact that society does not want women to advocate for men.
Facts.
Here,
No.
Yeah.
The fuck?
Yeah.
Of course society wants women to advocate for men.
No,
Just
they don't!
Society wants men to advocate for women. That's a thing, you know. We want people to advocate for each other. That's what called being human is. But of course, conservative victim complex.
That's a lovely
the TikTok
cloud.
accounts of the women who have dedicated the last...
Trevon, come down here. Come back to Earth.
See, yeah, this is the shit that I'm talking about. Cover this shit. Like, for real? She is really going on this shit. Let's go.
does not want women to advocate for men.
So, let's do this. I'm gonna actually block this off. And we're just, shit. I hadn't been showing that the whole time. And we're not gonna continue to show it. Let's go.
Here are the TikTok accounts of the women who have dedicated the last year of their lives to filling up their pages about false information and false allegations about me. It is not that hard to just go to their page and see for yourself. These women have dedicated the majority of their accounts
So
to
here's your
what they call
evidence.
calling
What
me
are you gonna say about
out,
it?
but what I call baiting people for attention.
Oh, you gotta show me evidence because you're a conservative liar. But then I'm like, here are the people doing it. Go to the page, see for yourself. Blind.
If they disagree with you, like I'm doing, they have the ability to call you out. That's a thing that happens.
No, you just
But
changed
all right, let's go.
the whole definition.
This girl, however, didn't just only go after me, she went after every single possible person that was in my life. The queen of it all, though? Her, Amanda Moore, the one who called the police on me this summer and ended up getting investigated herself. This woman has carried through with the most allegations about me and my child. And this is the woman who on her TikTok posted step-by-step instructions on how to get to my home and made best friends with the people who attempted to kill me. The type of character...
And, like, I'm sorry, like, where is the motherfucking police report? You can arrest people for shit like that.
I can
That's something that you can
arrest
actually
somebody
do.
for hanging
I don't get it.
out
Like,
with someone who tried
what
to
the
kill
fuck,
me.
man? Like, you can arrest people for shit like that.
I'm so confused as to why he picked this video to critique.
All right, let's go.
How many times are you gonna say that?
and just hurtful actions that they've made over the last year are the type of actions that get some...
I love how the whole time that I was actually showing screenshots and like my proof, I love how he strategically had that off the screen. Very strategic, sir. If you have to like do sneaky, manipulative things like this, I'm done responding to this. I don't need to respond to any more of this. You know why? Because this guy did not do any research on me. You sit there with your shitty drawings on your fucking high horse with this narrative that you've like needed to tell yourself just to build this illusion. Who raised you to think that like any woman who cares about men's issues just has to be some like blind, lying conservative? Because the thing is if he had done like 2 minutes of research into me and this community, like he would know that the majority of this community is pro-choice. They are trans inclusive, LGBTQ inclusive, mind their own P's and Q's inclusive. Like they just don't give a fuck. Everybody is welcome here. And I just don't need to give this guy any more of my time because at the end of the day, like this is razzing me for no reason. And the reason why it's razzing me isn't even because I'm taking it personally. It's because this is like the highlight of dumb feminists. Somebody sent him one video of mine and he thought to himself, wow, I've got this girl figured out. But at the end of the day, he just humiliated himself. Like terribly. I bet you him and Amber Heard would get along. Gave my address to the man who tried to kill me. So? And? Oh my God. Next time you do a hot piece on somebody, you really gotta do your research. Good luck with your YouTube channel. I'm gonna go to bed. Thank you.